Everyone has been informed now? Hello, can you all hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, chalo. So, how was your sessional exam? How was your sessional exam? हेलो, कैसा हुआ तुम लोग का सेशनल का एग्जाम?
Good, sir.
हाँ, गुड. ओके, so you all got your scores, ना? Could you view your scores? Hello. No, sir. But I enabled all of you to view the scores in the settings. In the
I
last,
didn't so, sir. Just submit it and
no one saw it. No one saw it. हेलो, किसी को दिखाई नहीं दिया? हेलो, you people did not see your scores. How much did you got?
other may saw that, but I didn't. I didn't saw my score.
ठीक है, मैं रिजल्ट्स दे दूंगा विद इन नेक्स्ट वीक. I'll declare the results. Okay, let us discuss the question paper today. ठीक है? Can you see the questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so first question was what? Which of the following statement is correct? Now, if you see here, all the statements are correct because these are basically what? Definitions of forces. No? So these are basically definitions of forces. So all the statements are correct. ठीक है, उसके बाद ये वाला खत्म. Next we got to what? In order to determine the effects of a force acting on a body, we must know. So what is required to know or to determine the effect of forces that are acting on a body? First of all is what? Magnitude and direction. That means what? The magnitude, that means the amount of force that is acting. The direction on which it is acting. Then number 2 is what? Nature. Nature means what? Whether it is a push or a pull. That type of force, that means the nature of the force that is acting. Huh? उसके बाद, after that, the point through which the force is acting. You got it? So it is the point through which the force is acting. That one. So you got this 3, right? Okay, so after that, next option is all the above. So all the 3 are necessary, no? In order to determine the effect of force acting on a body. Okay? Then we got to what? A couple consists of 2 unlike parallel forces of different magnitude. Just this one is the answer. Okay, so a couple consists of 2 unlike parallel forces of different magnitude. So some people ask me about it, but I told that I will say in a later stage. तुम लोग सुन रहे हो ना मुझे? You guys are hearing me ना? Students, are you hearing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
हाँ, ठीक है. अगर कुछ सुनाई नहीं देता बोलना है मुझे. You can, if you're having some problems, you just tell me, okay? So this one is over. So that means what? In order to determine the effect of force on a body, we should know its magnitude. Magnitude means what? Suppose 5 Newton. The 5 is the what? It is the magnitude, no? So that is known as the magnitude. Then you have what? Then you have what? Are you getting me what I'm saying? So the magnitude is 5. Then the direction. Direction means what? In which direction the force is acting. Now the nature. Is it push or pull? Can you say me what is push and what? Yeah, say any doubt? Hello? हेलो
No, no.
तुम अपना माइक म्यूट कर देना हाँ तो आपने ये तो साउंड आ रहा है तो उसके बाद whether it is push or pull then next one is what the point through which it acts on the body that means on which its point the force is acting done now after that we go to the next one a couple consists of two unlike parallel forces of different magnitude if you remember this thing always it's two unlike means not similar parallel forces and the magnitude of the forces are always different. Now a body is in equilibrium. We may conclude that no force is acting on the body. The resultant of all the forces acting on it is zero and the moment is zero. Now when a body is in equilibrium, always remember
Slide is not moving, sir.
अभी दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है क्वेश्चन नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है
Stuck in the couple.
वो couple में stuck है but it is coming in mind ना what
Ah.
about others what about others हेलो चलो कोई नहीं है क्या
Same, sir.
कि कौन सा क्वेश्चन which question is being displayed
Equilibrium question.
Equilibrium question is now coming now. Hello. Why people only simply
Yes, sir.
huh? One day what I will do, one day I will call everyone's name. And then those who don't respond and simply gets connected, they will be marked absent. Okay. From next class, what I will do is I will do that thing. Like you people are simply connecting and not responding. It should not be happening. I'll call out everyone's name and if they doesn't respond me, I'll just mark them absent. Okay, now can you see?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The body's equilibrium, we may conclude that if the forces is zero and the moment is zero. Sorry. Forces acting on it is zero and the moment acting on it is zero. That means what? Suppose the forces are acting on the body, then summation of all the forces will equate to 0, no? While finding out the, what do you call it, equilibrium thing, right? Then moment. Moment means what? Force into perpendicular distance. Now we also drew that thing. Find out the moments. So these two are the most important thing. Then we come to the next one. The sum of all the forces acting on a body is 0. Then the body may be in equilibrium provided the forces are concurrent. Okay. Concurrent, if the bodies are concurrent, then the forces acting on the body is 0, then the body may be in equilibrium. Do you know what is concurrent? Do you know what do you mean by concurrent?
Many forces acting at a point.
So that is known as concurrent. That means what? Each line of action meets at one same point, basically. The line of action are meeting at the same point, then the forces are called to be concurrent. Let me show you one image. Can you see this?
Yes,
Can
sir.
you see the image?
Yes, sir.
So the line of action of the forces that meets on the same point. That means what? This, if you see that ring at point A here, these forces are meeting at the same point. This one, this one, and this one. So these are known as what? Concurrent. Is it clear? This is the force. Now we go to the next one. The point through which the whole weight of the body is acting is known as center of gravity. We discussed it in the class, everything. Center of gravity means what? Center of gravity of a body is the point through which all the forces are but assumed to act. That is known as center of gravity or CG. That is known as the center of gravity. So that option is like that. Now we go to the next one. Point. Hello. Yeah, please mute your mic if you don't have any questions. Next one is what? The total area. The point at which the total area of a plane figure is assumed to be concentrated. It's called centroid. Now, the center of gravity and centroid, these are two different terms. Remember, these are two different terms and don't get confused with these. Because center of gravity and centroid, in the center of gravity, it means what? The weight of the body is acting. In centroid, the total area of the plane figure is assumed to be concentrated. That means what? Suppose it is a plane figure. Now, the main difference is what? In center of gravity, it is basically for a three-dimensional thing. huh? But when it is a plane figure or maybe a two-dimensional thing like triangle, square, huh? Circle, rectangle, then we go for centroid. Okay. But if it is a sphere, maybe a trapezium, maybe a cube, then we go for what? Center of gravity. Okay. So it is what? Just don't get confused. Now this thing, the next one, what? The theorem of perpendicular axis is obtaining the moment of inertia of a square lamina. This thing, the perpendicular axis is used for obtaining moment of inertia of a square lamina. Next is what? The force friction between two bodies in contact is always normal to the surface of their contact. Frictional force that comes in between two bodies, it is always normal to the surface of contact. That means what? We have that one thing now, which is called as normal reaction. And that thing is, I'm telling you. Now we go to the next one. The loss of kinetic energy due to direct impact of two bodies depends upon, it is both A and B. So it is what? The mass of the bodies, both bodies, and initial velocities. So the loss of kinetic energy, we had one expression. So that expression is dependent on number A and number B. Okay. Now we go to numerical. So these numericals, all the numericals that we did in the class have come. These numericals are basically all the numericals which are done in the class already. So you can do one thing.
But
Hmm.
this option is right or wrong?
It's
I
right.
think
Why?
30
क्यों wrong होगा बोलो?
second in second 35 Newton. It's
Let me
come
see.
more, I think.
Is it? देखता हूँ तो मैं. Make metro for मैं लिखता हूँ. गलती क्या है तुम लोग का? आंसर क्या होना चाहिए? हेलो हेलो
Given in the chat, sir.
Now, yeah, I consider this answer only 13.5. Don't worry about it. It was a typing error. Okay, don't worry about it. This one will be 13.5 only. The 85 is correct, right? Okay, so you guys consider any option, already given marks. Okay, is it clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Don't worry about it. All will get marks for this. So basically what happens is that after that we discuss this one, next one. Actually this was a typing mistake, that is why the options are a bit different. So this one, these numericals we did in the class only. So what I will do is, you just remind me one thing, like towards the end, if you need all the numericals, I can provide you the PDF of those that is being done in the class. So just remind me of that. Okay, when the course is almost over. ठीक है? Next one is what? A vehicle of mass 500 kg is moving with a velocity of m, and then the force is acting for 2 minutes. To find the velocity of the vehicle when the force acts on the direction of motion. Were you able to do this? This was done in the class only, I think so. Were you able to do it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so good. It was done in the class only, now.
Yes.
So the next one is what? This one. The following forces act. Then we have to find out the magnitude of the resultant forces. Right. So if you have to find out the magnitude of the resultant forces, how will you find out? So you'll be finding out so you'll be finding out can you all hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is over. So after that, the center of gravity. So the center of gravity is what? You have to find out for this section, right? So for this section, you have to find out the center of gravity. So in this one, you just consider it is a symmetrical, right? So you only find out for only one axis. Since this is a symmetrical thing, you just find it out for one axis, and it's done. So in that way, you can just find it out. Okay. Okay. Could you solve this one? Can you all solve? Did you solve this one? Hello. Okay. Good. Good.
Yes, sir, we did.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Is it okay? Did you solve this numerical, students? Hello. Hello. I'm having network issues.
It's okay, sir.
It's okay now. So we'll go to the next one. This is so these all the numericals that we did, all were done from the class only, and these are all basic numericals. So I gave it for 2 marks. So after that, there is one MCQ. Work is said to be done. Work done is said to be zero when. Look, work done is said to be zero, na? So in certain cases, there is work done. So work done means what? Force into displacement. So if the force into displacement thing is there, then we can see what? Some force act on the body like force, and there is displacement. Now if one of the elements, either of these two, are zero, then what we can guess is, we can assume that the work done is what? Zero. Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone?
It's clear.
Okay. Pooja Das, any problem? Okay, someone. What is your enrollment number? Someone asked me. Is the lateral one, the lateral student? Okay, lateral students. What is your
Sir,
enrollment number?
enrollment number 112.
112.
112.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
I shared the PDF of the book with the Temazar, and and if you see your portal, you can find out the notes there, and all the link of the videos also there. You can find out.
But sir,
हाँ
my
एक मिनट
portal
आपका
can't
here
be open, sir.
गीता चाचो
नहीं,
तुम
अभी
देखा
तक
नहीं
सर अभी तक वो उसका ये नहीं मिला है ना, ये EM का.
ईएम का क्यों नहीं मिलेगा मैं तो सब पोर्टल पे है ओ निशिता तुम इसके साथ एक बार टैली कर लेना तो निशिता से बात कर लेना एक बार
Yes, sir.
मेरा
I have shared to him.
ओके you just
There
talk
are
to him
111 pages.
oh is it all the notes you shared and the book also
Yes, yes, sir. I have already shared to him. And to the lateral
okay.
pre-other students also.
तुम एक बार उससे बात कर लेना ठीक ठीक है अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम है
ओके
तो
सर.
मुझे बोलना अगर प्रॉब्लम है तो कुछ ठीक है
ओके सर. थैंक यू. जी सर.
हम्म।